Hey everybody, it's Doug Green and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News. Welcome to day 2 of HIMSS, and I am here with Molly Weis of Numeracle. Molly, thank you for joining me.
Hi Doug, thanks so much for coming to talk to me today here at HIMSS.
Well, it's exciting to be here at your booth, at your kiosk, and where are we located? First of all, we're in the patient wellness area?
That's right, the patient experience and wellness area here at HIMSS, surrounded by all of our friends who are helping to make sure that hospital and healthcare providers are able to reach the folks they're trying to get to.
And Numeracle has something to do with making people feel better.
Yes, we do, Doug. Yeah, so healthcare is very important to us. Numeracle's mission is to make sure that good callers are able to get through to the folks they're trying to reach via phone calls. And what's a little known problem sometimes in the healthcare space is just how challenging it can be to have providers be able to connect with their consumers via cell phones. There's just a lot of hoops to jump through. There's a lot of challenges these days. And the main problem is one of the things that we're seeing here, which is the spam call. Now, as a consumer, I'm really happy when I get a spam call and it's a bad actor. It's somebody impersonating my bank, my doctor. I definitely don't want to talk to those people. So I'm happy to have that warning label. But when it's my doctor, my care provider, my telehealth visit, and it shows up like this, we're really starting things off on the wrong foot. And I'm probably not going to answer that call. And I'm going to miss the opportunity to engage in critical care that I need and want.
So let's talk about that. You said that actually major institutions, hospitals, major organizations, medical centers are sometimes surprised to find out that they're communicating with patients. People are interpreting their inbound calls as spam.
Yeah, this is really unfortunately true. There is a lot of work being done in the telecom space to protect consumers from fraudulent calls, but the unintended consequences of this are good callers, all different types of businesses, including folks in the healthcare space, getting their calls thrown into the spam labeling ecosystem in error. And the carriers are looking at things a lot of times from the phone number, the behavior on the phone number, the consumer reactions to the phone number, or just how often those calls are being placed. They're not able to tie it back to who's calling on that number, so they don't realize it's a hospital. They just see a lot of calls going out on a number and think it might look suspicious.
So here comes Numeracle, and what do you do?
Yeah, so Numeracle is a trusted advocate to help good callers be able to fix all of this. I mean, healthcare providers are very, very busy keeping up with the latest medical trends, keeping up with patient care. They don't often have the time and resources to be able to also be super versed in what's happening in the telecom space. They're not always intimately connected with the phone number system. How are those calls being placed? Where are the calls leaving? How many contact centers do I have? It's hard to keep up with these things because in telecom, they're changing quite a lot, and for good purposes to help consumers stay protected from bad actors. But it's really difficult to stay on top of this. So Numeracle is that resource for you in the healthcare space to help you get your numbers clean so you can call your patients. They'll be able to trust that it's you. We can help you add a caller ID name for, again, another piece of identity so they can see, oh, this is my doctor. There's some really cool stuff going on now in this space related to secure calling, sending a secure verified identity through the entire phone chain, your authorized partners to come on the other side, even with things like the logo of your healthcare provider, so you can have another piece of recognition to be able to trust who's calling you.
Now, Molly, it's also, you've got a birthday hat here. What's that all about?
We do, Doug. Yeah, so we're celebrating a big birthday here today. It's actually the 150th anniversary of the first call being placed ever, which is pretty cool. And we think about, where did things start 150 years ago? You received a call. You figured, oh, somebody's calling me. They must know me. I'm going to answer this call, of course, right? And things have just really, really degraded since then with the rise of fraud and bad actors and impersonation scams. So today we get calls and we start off, unfortunately, with that distrust feeling. Oh, why is this person calling me? I'm not sure who it is. I don't know if I'm going to answer. And that's just such a big deal in healthcare, because in these critical situations where a patient needs care, they need their prescriptions, they need their in-home visit, they need their supplies delivered, we've got to make sure we can get those calls through.
Molly, I really want to thank you for joining me today. This has been very interesting. Where can people learn more about Numeracle and the issues that you talked about today?
Yeah, sure. So, Doug, we would love everybody to come visit us at numeracle.com, numeracle.com, to learn all about this, learn about our mission to restore trust in calling, bring identity back into voice so every call we get, we know who it is.
Molly, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much, Doug.